excuse the unflattering angle, but whatever. I think my dog actually gave me a mild tear in my forearm because there's sort of like a dent or two bumps and it hurts to lift it above my head. There's also a bruise that basically goes from my armpit to my elbow. I think it's from a claw. I don't know. It was very weird, but I will show you what it looks like. Basically, this is like where I feel the pain. I don't know if you can even see any of it, but it hurts to like extend my hand like that. It feels like something's kind of like straining and almost ripping. Anyway, so there's going to be no upper body stuff or upper body training so for until it heals, but hopefully in the next clip that you watch I can come up with something entertaining or do a leg workout to show, because it has been a while since I posted something, because I just felt like the last video that I started creating wasn't up to par. I didn't really like the content in it, so I'm kind of just starting from here, including a core workout that I made like a month ago, and I'll add something else as well. So hopefully it turns out good. So hello, I'm about to have my Rice Krispie and pre-workout right here. I'm gonna do legs and I'll either film like my warm-up or cool down or the whole thing. Strawberry kiwi carbolin fuel. So this is carb powder. Good stuff. Do not like that one. I'm gonna do a voiceover for this stretching / cool down section of the video. Right now I'm doing a burnout with my long band. I'm just doing RDLs and really focusing on contracting my glutes. Next, I do these rock the boat rolls where I just kind of crack my back by rocking back and forth. This next one is a plow. I just put my feet over my head and kind of stretch out for a minute there. Here I'm going into a cobra or seal or mermaid pose. There's so many different names for it, just stretching out my core. And I go into a child's pose to counter it. This is a dynamic downward dog where I'm just shifting the weight into my hands and then back into my feet. This next stretch is a pigeon stretch, or a pigeon pose, and it's good for stretching your glute and a little bit of your adductor. I just do that for a certain amount of time on either side. Next is the butterfly pose, where I just lean forward and back to rock into my hip flexors and help stretch them out. Here I'm doing some basic pike stretches, just leaning forward into my hamstrings and holding my toes. Here I go into some side stretches and side reaches, stretching my adductor on either leg and holding each side for a few seconds at a time, up to 30 seconds even. I like to do a little foam rolling as well, so here I'm doing one hamstring at a time, just a few rolls on each side, and I find this, it's kind of more of a placebo effect rather than super beneficial, but nevertheless I do it anyway. And I also roll my lower back out, and I just feel like this makes me a bit more mobile. I like to include it, so you can do it if you want. It's not necessary though. Sometimes I like to stretch my back over the foam roller like this. And the last thing I like to do is just some ankle grab, toe touches, just to stretch out my hamstrings from standing position.